If the Earth were standing straight up, zero tilt, there would be no seasons, no autumn leaves, no spring blossoms, no migration, no harvest, and almost certainly, no you. Imagine the Earth's orbit around the Sun as a flat tabletop. If the Earth spun perfectly upright, its North Pole pointing straight up, every place on the planet would get the exact same amount of sunlight every single day of the year. But it doesn't. Our planet leans 23.5 degrees. It has leaned this way for billions of years, held in place by something extraordinary, the Moon. And that lean, that tiny stubborn angle, is everything. As Earth orbits the Sun, sometimes the northern hemisphere leans toward it, bathing in long, warm days. 6 months later, it leans away, sinking into winter darkness. Then back again, a slow, cosmic breathing in and out. That is what seasons actually are. Not distance from the Sun. A lot of people get that wrong. It is angle, it is tilt. Here is where it gets strange. If Earth had no tilt at all, 0 degrees, there would be no seasons. The equator would bake under permanent summer, the poles would freeze in eternal twilight. The middle latitudes, where most of us live, would be locked in a kind of perpetual October. Livable, maybe, but stagnant, no cycles, no renewal. Now flip it. If Earth were tilted like Uranus, nearly 98 degrees, spinning on its side, half the planet would face the Sun for months at a time, then plunge into months of darkness. The temperature swings would be apocalyptic. Oceans would boil on one side and freeze solid on the other. Complex life, forget it. Even small changes matter. If our tilt shifted from 23.5 to, say, 30 degrees, summers would become furnaces, winters would last longer and bite harder. Ice ages would grip the planet more often. Agriculture, the thing that built every civilization you have ever heard of, would be nearly impossible. And if it dropped closer to 15 degrees, the seasons would flatten, the poles would grow, the temperate zones, our zones, would shrink. The world's breadbaskets would turn cold and barren. We are sitting in a window. A very, very narrow window. But tilt did not just make the weather. It shaped behavior. It shaped biology. Every autumn, billions of birds cross continents, chasing the tilt, following the sunlight as it shifts from pole to pole. Monarch butterflies fly thousands of miles, navigating by the angle of the sun. Bears fatten, trees shed, crops ripen. The entire rhythm of life on this planet is synchronized to that 23.5-degree lean. Human civilization built on it. The Nile flooded with the seasons. The monsoon swept across India on a schedule written by tilt. The first farmers planted their seeds when the days grew longer. Our ancestors did not measure time in clocks, they measured it in solstices. In the longest day and the shortest night. Stonehenge, the pyramids, Mayan observatories, all of them tracking one thing: where the sun rose and how far it traveled because of tilt. You are, right now, living inside a calendar that was set in motion 4.5 billion years ago when something, no one knows what, knocked the young Earth off its axis and left it leaning. And if that is not enough, the tilt stays stable because of the Moon. Most planets wobble. Mars, for example, has no large moon, and its tilt has swung from 15 degrees to 35 degrees and back again over millions of years. Chaos. Imagine Earth's climate resetting completely every few 100,000 years. Life might have started, but it would never have had time to build anything complex. Our Moon, freakishly large for a planet our size, acts like a gravitational anchor. It holds the tilt steady. It keeps the seasons predictable. It gives evolution enough time to tinker, to build, to eventually produce us. No Moon, no stable tilt. No stable tilt, no seasons, no agriculture, no civilization, no you watching this right now. So here is where we land. 23.5 degrees, held in place by a moon that should not be this big, on a planet that happens to be the right distance from its star, with water that somehow never froze solid or boiled away. One coincidence, you can shrug off. Two, maybe, but when you stack them all up, the tilt, the moon, the distance, the water, it starts to feel like something else. Is this a coincidence?